Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today we're having a look at the Planet Nomads editor. We're just going to be quickly looking through the features, some of the blocks that are available, and since I released the announcement trailer for this the other week, it got quite a lot of interest, so I thought it'd be cool just to have a look at some of the individual blocks and what the possible features might be in the future. This is a little bit of a car that I built, and in this version of the editor you can't actually hop out and have a look, but we can actually have a look at the detail of the individual blocks. We can have a look into the cockpit. Now, from the trailer itself, all these details and different bits were animated, but at the moment in time you can see it's just a static sort of display of 55, but that'll be really cool in the future. Let's have a quick look down here as well. So something I do warn about looking at these games at this early stage is don't get your expectations too high. Always keep them low, otherwise you'll get yourself too excited and you'll derail yourself on a massive hype train. And looking down a little bit, we've got these wheels. The wheels look quite nicely detailed as well. But we'll have a look through the actual menus itself. So I'll position the car there on the left-hand side of the screen, and we'll hit F. So through F to L, we've got a number of different menu screens with different blocks in, everything from mobility to interior. So looking at the interior blocks, we've got some thin walls, some seats, we've got some plant pots, so maybe we can grow things as well. Doorways, closed and open. That one's got a light on it. We've got windows as well. Very nice. We've got a stasis chamber. So very cool. Let's have a look at the energy. And I guess these are going to be ways of powering your ship. Maybe electrical box, maybe some way of relaying power from a power generator, or maybe converting it to lower current. I don't know. I'm just speculating stuff. Solar panels, and we've got a solar torch. Very nice indeed. Let's have a look at the weapons. So we've got some large missile turrets by the look of it. We've got some machine gun turrets, rockets, all the standard sort of equipment to destroy people. Very important. Utility. So what we've got in utility? We've got tanks. So is that like a fuel tank or something? Let's have a quick look. Looks like a fuel tank. It looks like it's got holes for pipes as well. So maybe you'll have to fuel individual sections of your ship. So if we go back to that menu, look into utility again. We've got conveyors as well. So conveyors look like they're separate from pipes. So this is interesting. I don't know if this is just a very early stage, but this means it could be used for various different features. The different shapes as well. So conveyors are more octagonal or hex, whatever you want to call it, where pipes are more round. Interesting. What are these X pipes? I don't know what they do. Maybe they're just weird shapes connecting multiple parts. We've got a radar. I don't know exactly what that'll do, but it does look really cool. Refineries, compact 3D printer, pipe block. Very nice. Very interesting. It looks like it could be promising quite a few different things, this. Now, onto Rover tyres and mobility. So we've got big tyres, small tyres. We've got a whole variety. What's really cool about this, though, is we've got tracks as well. We've got massive tracks. We've got small track. I'll zoom out a bit and show you the track variant. So we could turn this into a half track. I don't know how these will work in the future, but when I actually had a look through them when they configured this, so I'll just load a template, and we have a look at the mining machine, like so. And we just pop off that, you can actually see they have manually connected each of the wheels on the actual track to one of these sort of, how to describe it, like a wheel brace or axle sort of hub. Very interesting. And at the front of this one we have a mining machine. Let's just hop on to L. So basic blocks. The important blocks of building everything here. So we've got angled slopes, lots of standard. We've got also these interesting sort of outer curved ones, as well as these block sort of skeletal ones. They could be very nice for building different frames. A lot of people cut down Space Engineers blocks at the moment. So I've just opened this next world that seems to be a small little outpost. You can see we've got some guard towers with Gatling guns on the roof. And the whole point of this genre, the funnest part of it, is you can build whatever you want, and I really hope that Planet Nomads allows you to do that. Doesn't put too many limitations on the player. You can actually see we've got some fuel tanks here wired up to some power generators. Very interesting indeed. But we'll go to the roof and I'll show you just how you can place the blocks at the moment in the editor. It is quite simple. It's quite similar to other building games in this genre. So you can see we just click, we place. If we right click, we delete the block. Very simple indeed. We can also rotate the block. So if I put a tire on here, but I don't want it to rotate on that axis, I hit X and it changes the axis. You can see the color change, and I can actually rotate it on a different point. I can also currently put blocks through blocks. I don't know if this is an intended feature, but for other blocks where you want to build a smaller sort of angle or something like this, so say for instance I'm building this L shape in this corner, and I select now a number 8, and I want this block to be actually half cut off, so I'll see if I can rotate that into a suitable position. There you can go. You can actually see how I've cut that block off into that position. It's going to go into the floor in that place. It's quite nice. It allows you to do a lot more with the existing blocks without having separate blocks for that current tab. But I don't know if that is going to be a true feature, or is that something that is only available in this current build. But anyway, very nice indeed. So if we continue going through the menu tabs, we actually pop open that help menu once again. You can actually see we've got cursor on and off. We've got step back. So we can actually press Control Z and delete a setting. You can see how the blocks behind me are deleting. That's a really cool little feature. And then we've also got Control Y, so we can actually add the step, something really important as well. We can raise items, we can do everything that we can do in most of the sandbox games, but I do like the feature of the step forward and step back in this current build. Anyway, that was just a quick look at Planet Nomads editor. If you're interested in this, then definitely check out the editor first, and then even maybe check out the Kickstarter as well.